This is Jim Kukrow, founder of the Author Marketing Institute, and you're listening to the Author Marketing Podcast. If you're unfamiliar with the Author Marketing Institute and this podcast, you can learn more by visiting www.authormarketinginstitute.com. We'll get to today's topic shortly, but first, a quick message. Hey, it's Jim. Now, there's a authormarketinglive.com event coming up, and I just want to talk about a few of the speakers that are going to be presenting. We have Michael Drew, who's going to be doing 12 steps of intimacy for authors and their readers. He's going to be talking about how sales funnels are dead. You need 12 steps to getting and keeping more happy readers. You'll discover things like why traditional sales funnels are dead and what to use instead, the biggest mistake most direct marketers and internet marketers make when asking a visitor to opt in, and a step-by-step approach to knowing what to say on your site, why to say it, and when to say it for maximum results. Now, this is important information for authors because you need to learn these marketing tactics that you can use to sell more books. We've also got Matt Gartland, who will be presenting Avoid the Amateur Label. Produce your book like a pro with the help of a team. Many authors make the mistake of trying to do it all, writing the book, editing their own draft, designing their own cover, and doing the ebook conversions on their own, and creating the marketing strategy. You have to organize everything. The list goes on. And this mistake leads to big problems. A book with gaping holes and humiliating errors, a shallow and ineffective marketing plan, a bad first impression due to the amateurish cover design, launch delays, and more. No wonder so many authors burn out these days, publishing their books short of its potential or not at all. Thankfully, your author career doesn't have to suffer these tragedies. With the help of a team, you can concentrate on what you do best without stressing out about everything else. What does an effective author team look like? How do you build one on your own? And what steps do you need to make sure you're maximizing the value of working with one? This presentation will answer those questions, preparing you to harness one of the best competitive advantages available to authors today, a team. Then we've got Tim Grahl, who'll be presenting Running a Successful Author Business. In today's publishing world, success takes more than writing books. You have to build out a platform and have a plan that ensures your success is not just today, but long into the future. When done right, you can build a business that will support your entire writing career and open up new opportunities that you never thought possible. Shelley Hitz is presenting Marketing Your Book on Amazon, 7 things you can easily do for free to get more exposure and sale. This is a great presentation. Learn how to optimize your books on Amazon and Kindle using categories, keywords, and more. It is truly amazing what a few tweaks and changes to your Amazon account can do for your book rankings. Within just a few days of optimizing her account, one of Shelley's books hit #1 on the Kindle for its category. And she's going to take you step by step through the process and teach you those 7 things you can do. Lewis Howes, he's going to be presenting Selling Books in Bulk plus how to do virtual book tours. He says, why sell one book at a time when you can sell hundreds at a time? In this session, Lewis will show you how to encourage book sales in bulk for a mega boost to your sales rank during your book launch. And I personally know Lewis, and he's done this, and this information is going to blow you away. Then we've got Brian Johnson. He's going to be doing a presentation called Your Social Media Book Launch Army. Discover the simple strategy he used to set into action a small army of social media marketers, including a New York Times best-selling author and a Forbes Top 50 social media marketer. They shared, posted, and built buzz in anticipation of his book launch. This resulted in growth of his personal brand, early book reviews, and hyper-growth of Facebook friends and followers. I will be presenting a presentation called 13 Reasons You're Not as Successful as an Author as You Should Be. It's a highly motivational talk, maybe kick your butt a little bit and get you not feeling sorry for yourself. Nick Loper is presenting Bestsellers Aren't Born, They're Made, How to Rock Your Nonfiction Book Launch. Believe me, if you write fiction, you're still going to get help from this presentation. Just because it's got nonfiction in the title, it's going to help you out. Derek Murphy's presenting again, as he did at our other event, with a presentation called Designing Your Own Best-Selling Book Cover. Steve Scott, as we've mentioned before, is presenting. He's a guy who makes over $60,000 a month with Kindle books. He's going to be presenting Building a Nonfiction Platform the 80-20 of what actually works. Again, just because it's nonfiction doesn't mean it's not going to be valuable to you. Peter Shankman is going to be launching his new book, Zombie Loyalist, using great service to create rabid fans. Again, you may think this isn't for you as an author, but guess what? You do have fans. You want to have fans, and you need to be able to communicate with those people and build those true fans. So Peter's going to show us how to do that. Nick Stevenson's going to create a presentation called Reader Magnets, Finding Your First 10,000 Readers and Keeping Them. Johnny Truant and Sean Platt are presenting Building a True Fan Base with Content Marketing. Warren Whitlock, he's presenting Why the Content Marketing Fad is a Goldmine for Authors. And we have Adam Whitty, who's presenting How to Quickly Write, Publish, and Profit from a Book That Will Grow Your Business. Plus a bunch more that I've talked about in other podcasts. Look, get to authormarketinglive.com right now. Grab your ticket. The event starts on January 26th. You're going to want to get your seat so that you're going to be able to come and watch these presentations. And remember, you don't have to be there live to watch them. You can watch them 3 months later. You can watch them that night. We're recording everything. But if you get your seat now, you'll have the ability to watch them back that night after we do them. It's a 5-day event. We have 15 presentations. So go grab your seat now, because after the event, we're not sure what we're going to do with the presentations. We're probably going to sell them. I'll just be honest with you. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be at the same price we charged for the live event. You're going to pay probably more to get them later. So grab your seat at authormarketinglive.com, and I think you're going to be blown away with what we have in store for you. So with that out of the way, let's move on to today's topic. 6 things you didn't know about publishing a book on Nook Press. When you have a business that's solidly number 2 at something, you can either strive to reach number 1 or abandon your position. Pepsi is the number 2 soft drink, and it's reveled in that slot with goofy comparison ads and celebrity endorsements. AT&T is the number 2 cellular network, and it's pushed forward to enhance reliability and create memorable commercials. Barnes & Noble, the company behind the Nook Press publishing platform, however, has opted for the latter path. Barnes & Noble has withdrawn significant financial support from its self-publishing platform. The business already lacked in several key areas compared to Amazon, and now it's starting to fall even further behind. So here's the big question. Is it still worth publishing there? As an author, it takes time and resources to get your book up on any platform, so you need to make sure that Nook Press is worth your investment. Here are 5 facts about the Nook platform that may influence your decision. Number 1, Nook is on the decline. Before any kind of wide-sweeping statistics came out, it was obvious among indies that Nook Press was losing its grip on the number 2 sales spot. Once the studies did come out, the numbers were no surprise. According to a Barnes & Noble press release, digital sales of ebooks were down 25% during the 2014 holiday season when compared to 2013. Seeing such a significant drop with more e-reading products out than ever shows just how far Nook Press has fallen. Some authors expressed hope that the company's new offering of print-on-demand services might be a positive sign for the platform. Unfortunately, most pundits believe that the additional features are nothing more than part of a play to sell the struggling division. If they're right, then the future of Nook Press could have more to do with the company that buys the platform than the fate of Barnes & Noble. Number 2, indie authors dominate the bestseller list. One of the problems for Nook Press has been its poor user interface, and frankly with all of the other platforms as well, except Kobo. Searching for the right book on a platform can be a challenge for Nook readers. In fact, some voracious readers have admitted to searching for books on Amazon and then buying them on Barnes & Noble. Their search engine is so bad, it's literally pushing people away. Searching the bestseller list is similarly rough. That's why it's so important when Hugh Howey and Data Guy pulled statistics from the Barnes & Noble bestseller list as part of their author earnings project. Without that data, the media could label their Amazon findings as a one-platform fluke. The pundits needn't have worried. Howey and Data Guy found that more than half of the books on the Barnes & Noble bestseller list were written by indies. Wow. While the overall earnings from the platform were still weighed in favor of the big 5 publishing companies, the data showed that self-published authors have a major presence on that platform. Number 3, you need to pay attention to format. When Nook Press, formerly Puppet, came into being, it looked like a little half-baked compared to Amazon. Payment problems surfaced from time to time. There were issues with formatting and support. While some of those issues have been corrected in over 2 years of business, a few of them remain in place for indies to cope with. Nook Press uses the EPUB format. And you'd think that would mean you could easily add in your Apple or Kobo version and upload it to the platform. The only problem is there's no guarantee your file will be accepted. Formatting can be wonky on Nook Press, and you may upload a book that returns errors for no discernible reason. Nook Press doesn't seem to be in any hurry to fix these ongoing issues. That being said, there are some formatting benefits to Nook Press. After you upload your book file, you can get a chapter-by-chapter look of your EPUB in a manual editor. Author Joanna Penn has said that this editor allows her to easily switch in a new front and back matter or fix errors without having to upload it all over again. This is by far one of the best book preview features of all the self-publishing platforms. Number 4, support has a bad reputation. Amazon and Apple have their shortcomings when it comes to support, but their customer service is golden compared to Nook Press. The retailer support is notoriously bad. Many emails go completely unanswered, and the replies that are sent seem like they're simply meant to delay the issue. It can be more productive to unpublish a problematic book than it is to get Nook Press to support to fix those errors. With the withdrawal of the financial backing from the parent company, it's doubtful this issue will change going forward. If you ever have questions about issues with a Nook book, then you should first take to the forums like Kboards and ask other authors before trying to contact support. Number 5, connections with merchandisers are key. It's been a running theme with Kobo and Apple, and the theme continues with Barnes & Noble. Nook Press isn't built to give customers the best possible book for them. It's meant to sell higher ticket items. To improve your sales at Nook Press, you'll need to make connections with Nook reps and present them with strong pitch in the company's best interest. If you can convince them with numbers that promoting your $9.99 box set will do well, then you might be able to make that happen. Now, meeting a Nook Press rep is about knowing the right people or visiting conferences where the reps will be in attendance. The latter may be more effective due to the face time you're able to secure. It can also be expensive to attend these kind of events, but a $300 price tag may be worth thousands of dollars you could sell with a strong promo on Nook Press. Number 6, Nook Press is still number 2 for many authors. Despite all the problems, Nook Press continues to be the number 2 source of income for many authors. Even though the support is practically non-existent and networking is a key part of success, it's a worthwhile platform if you're willing to work at it hard. With enough high-quality books in your catalog, 4-figure months are definitely possible with Nook Press. So get in while you can. There's no telling what the future holds for Nook Press in 2015 and beyond. The retailer could stabilize and remain a major publishing option for indie authors. It could also tank, either to disappear or to be absorbed by one of the other major platforms. Whichever path Nook takes, it's unlikely to happen until at least the end of the year. At least 5 to 10 good sales months remain for the retailer, and your efforts could build relationships with readers, and reps would be rewarded if Nook Press takes more than the optimistic of the two paths. And that will conclude today's podcast. To see a transcript of the show and to access other book marketing content, please visit www.authormarketinginstitute.com. You can also learn about our latest events for authors, or get access to our Author Marketing Academy Learning Center. And of course, become a member of the Author Marketing Club, a 25,000 plus author member community. That's www.authormarketinginstitute.com. All right, let's wrap it up for today. I'm Jim Kukral, founder of the Author Marketing Institute, and we'll be back again for another show soon. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes and share the show with your author friends and communities. We would be grateful for your help in spreading the word. Bye for now.